Hey everybody, it's Erin Reed from Erin Reed Makes, and welcome to my card swap video. So this is all Christmas cards, and these are all cards that came from the wonderful card makers that were part of my 2021 card swap. So if you're looking for some inspiration, I have over 38 amazing cards, different cards, and card ideas and techniques that you're going to get to find out in this video. All right, let's get started. Now, this card swap is officially over, but if you are interested in joining in any of my future card swaps or next year's Christmas card swap, a link to join my Facebook group where I do all of these are down in the information section. I would also love if you liked and subscribed to my channel and give all these amazing card makers some absolute love and some support with your comments. And the links for some of the people, if they gave them to me, if they have channels or they wanted to share over their social media links, are down in the information section if you want to head over and follow them, because there are some amazing card makers. All right, so let's check out the very first one. Here we go. So this first set of cards is from CJ, and she does have a link. So if you're interested in any of her stuff, check her out. She's absolutely amazing. So her link is down below. And so I love this one. This one is super cute. It looks like an ornament and it's super easy. For all you need is just an oval die, but a circle die would work. You could even get away. It's an ornament shape. So she's turned it in this beautiful ornament. She's kind of captured the idea of the ornament with the oval and then stamped wishing you a Merry Christmas. A little bit of ribbon on top to make it look like it's a ribbon or look like it's an ornament hanging. Some little gems here at the bottom. Beautiful plaid paper, which she has in a couple of different colors. Then matted it on the red, and then it's on a cardstock that says Happy Holidays on the inside. So this is a really fun card to create beautiful stamps. Even if you didn't have this ornament stamp here, you could still create kind of an ornament shape with your cards, and it's absolutely stunning. Another one that she has made, here is a couple others. So these are very similar but different. So she's changed up the kind of the design. So the first similarity is obviously the shape of the card. Here we go. On the inside, it says Snowflake wishes for a Merry Christmas. Super cute. We then have a matte of blue, and then here she has gray. But on this one, she went opposite colors. She has this beautiful silver paper. Look at that shiny paper. And then she has the snowflake paper. So it's just kind of opposite of what you would see. From there, the top paper here, so the gray or the snowflake, she's embossed it with even more snowflakes. So can you guys see those snowflake? There it is right there. Look at those beautiful snowflakes on there. And then this one's like double snowflakes because you have it embossed and then you also have it on the paper. And then she's got May Your Season Sparkle, a die cut out with a little stitched oval die, and then some extra snowflakes she's added on there. So she's just kind of played around with the idea of snowflakes and had some fun with it, but kept with similar colors. And they're really, really pretty. All right, I love this one too. So this is another one from CJ. She's done all these ones at the very beginning here. So look how gorgeous this is. It was one, I think this could work in a lot of different colors. So she's got a snowflake or like a star, but it looks like a snowflake, but it fits like a star. She's die cut out the star. You've got this stamp that's going on here in silver, and it's kind of this whooshing stamp. It's really pretty. And it says, May your season be peaceful, your new year be bright. Couple of red stamps in the corner, and then it's all on red. So the base of the card is actually red. Here it is. And then she die cut out the cream color. It's more white than anything. So you can really see that pop of color on the inside, which is gorgeous. I think this card would work wonderfully with pretty much any color combination you could pick from this, and just stamp your color to match your background. I think it like blue, green, red obviously works. You could go with yellows. I mean, like all the colors of the rainbow, this would be stunning no matter what. And keeping it silver or gold for this piece in the center, I think it works so many different ways. And on the inside, she has an insert here because it's kind of hard to write on red. So she's put an insert of white and it says Merry Christmas with a few more of those little stamps. This is another gorgeous one. I absolutely love cards where they have used papers because there's some wonderful paper designers out there. They do a great job of designing these gorgeous papers. And so all she has done is she's taken this beautiful paper with this landscape scene of all the gorgeous trees and the snow, and then just added to it, kind of amped it up a little bit. So here we have May Your Season Be Bright. And this has been stamped and then heat embossed in silver. And you can see all those little glittery snowflakes in there. Really pretty. And then like a big snowflake in there as well. So it's really, really gorgeous. And then it's matted on blue to highlight all the blue colors. And then you have the white. On the inside, it says, May your Christmas be merry and full of delight with New Year that is happy and healthy and bright. I love that. All right. Got to get to the fun folds. You guys know I love my fun folds. And this is probably one of the easiest fun folds out there because it's so easy. But it just has a really kind of a cool vibe to it. I mean, it's so simple. Basically, all you're doing is this is your standard card, right? But you put a little fold right here. So you put an extra fold. So you just score it right along here, right in half, fold it back, and then you place another element on the front. She's decided to do a nice big one right here, which covers up so it makes it look like it's a full card. And then you go to open it and go, oh, it's a little different. And then you can design this or leave this blank. It's totally up to you. It's a really easy, it's just a back fold card. So fun. Inside, she has snowflake wishes for a Merry Christmas and some little snowflake stamps. She's reused a lot of her stamps, but in so many different ways, which I think is awesome. The oval die cut out made your season sparkle with some more snowflakes, kept with the purple and the blue colors, some ribbon on here, some little glittery bits right there. Can't tell what that is, but it's really pretty. That little shiny glitteriness right there. It's really gorgeous. And then, yeah, it's all matted on this beautiful snowflake paper. And then with that purple again, so matching all the colors that are in there. Really pretty. And then she's made two last ones. These are the last couple from CJ. So here sorry, kind of caught myself on that. Got a cough. So here we have, I love the different colors we have here. So she's really changed up her colors. So we have blue and then pink, and you could really do any color of the rainbow on these and it would absolutely be beautiful. She's taken the cardstock and you can see those little snowflakes. So she's embossed this with snowflakes. Same with this one. I don't know if you guys, there it is. You can just see those little snowflakes right there. So the whole background, she has a whole snowflake theme, which I think is pretty awesome. Snowflakes in winter and Christmas just go. Then she's offset with a little bit of sparkly paper right here, and it's got some dots and it's silver. And then we have another piece right here where it's got this die that kind of like inlays, if you see that. So it doesn't fully cut, and she made it into a rectangle, but cut out the center, which I think is kind of different and kind of unique. So you see these snowflakes that are kind of popping out, so it creates this peekaboo. Then she stamped in, embossed in silver, snowflake wishes for a Merry Christmas, placed that in the center, and then just added some more snowflakes to it. It's really pretty. And then the little shiny snowflakes she's added to there, really gorgeous. And then there it is, just easy on the inside. You could stamp on there if you want to, it's your call. So all of those are from CJ. She has a website, so make sure you go check that out. Next one is from Michelle Frey Cummings. And I did not, you know what, I need to go back and add hers. I forgot to add hers because she didn't put it on my list, but I had to shut down my site for a little bit. People were messing around with the spreadsheet. So I will go back and add her, but she is fairydustdreams.com. And so these are ones that are really fun. I love the sparkliness of this all. She just cut triangles out of trees, added a bunch of really pretty green glitter to the triangles, a little washi tape for the stem. And then she's handwritten Merry and Bright and then just went over it in pen and then added some extra fun glitteriness. And I think this has been heat foiled. I could be wrong, but it looks like it's all foily. So she probably heat foiled that and then just outlined the whole thing in pink to make everything green and pink. And then there's your card. Super easy and fun. Great way to use up all your glitter. If you've got glitter, this is a good card. And then she's added some other fun colors in the glitter as well to make it look like ornaments. So really shiny and bright and really fun. My daughter would probably just get a kick out of this one because it's so glittery and shiny. So that one is from Michelle. Next, we have a couple from Diane Smith. So she's got a whole bunch of these really, really cute gnomies. Gnomes are, I think, one of the biggest trends I have seen so far. They are adorable. They're so cute. And I just think they're a ton of fun. So here we have all these really cute gnomes. And I believe all of these gnomes are from, I think she put it in a letter to me where she says they all come from Kiwi Lane. So all these backgrounds from here, they're like templates that you trace with your pencil and then you fussy cut out. And I believe all the pieces for the gnome, the beards, the hats, the different types of hats you can see, there's different types of beards you can see. There's a ton of fun with these. And then she just did it on pattern paper and kind of had fun. She had some gnomes that were nice, big and tall with short stubby legs, some normal size. She did some vertical, some horizontal, added extra backgrounds and played with all the beautiful pattern papers. So the only thing she kept consistent was that the beard was white. That's pretty much it, which I think is cool. And then just playing with all those beautiful pattern papers that you probably have and just stick a gnome on the front. Sometimes she stamped Merry Christmas. Sometimes she kept it plain. Nice big change, a little bit different. And then just plain on the inside. Super cute. She made another couple of Gnomey cards. These are also from Diane. These ones are really cute. Look how adorable these are. So these ones are just stamped and then fussy cut out, or they could have been die cut. I'm not sure. I think it's fussy cut because it's just a little bit off, which is totally cool. Some people love fussy cutting because they find it very therapeutic. I am not one of those. I am definitely a die cut kind of person. I'm not a fussy. I mean, I will fussy cut, but I don't get that sitting down. I know a lot of people do. So I'm not knocking you. If that's your thing and you love it, kudos, not my style. But I appreciate those that do all the fussy cutting, because it is, when you do it beautifully, I mean, it's very therapeutic. It's like coloring. It's one of those things that you can just kind of tune out and just focus in on that. And it's great. So all power to you on that one. And then just kept it super simple with her plain white colors. And then we've got the green and the red, and then just a Merry Christmas stamp at the bottom, which is absolutely gorgeous. You could color them in, but I think it's very striking that it's just white, because it really pops against that green, and just keeping it simple. And the little antlers on the gnome, I just think those are the funniest things in the world. And then like the Christmas tree is a mushroom. Like, how adorable. I love all these fun cards. All right, the next one is from Kim Dixon. So here's a couple of cards where I love, again, I love all kinds of cards. I can't really say there's any card that I'm like, I don't like this, because I don't. I love all handmade cards and pre-made cards too, because they're awesome. The idea that you're giving somebody a card, that means you're thinking of them and you're wishing them well. Doesn't matter in what capacity. And so again, using papers that have already been designed. They're so beautiful. These are like little they're 3x4. And so that's the size of this little front card here. They're already gorgeous. And all she's done is she's matted down that, and then matted it, and then added some pretty pattern paper, and then another mat, and then the background. And then for this one, she's added a diagonal stripe across the backside, and probably all came from the same paper pack. Some little enamel dots. This one, she popped up the tag here, for lack of a better term. It's a tag, or it's a cutout or a piece like that. It's like a project life card is what I call them. And then some little ribbon on there, and then that's it. It's really easy. Let the paper do the hard work for you. Why recreate the wheel when it's already been done? It's fantastic. All right. You guys know me and my fun folds. I love them. So here is another beautiful, this is a belly band fun fold. So here it's an interactive card. So you pull it off, and then you open it up. Oops, I had it upside down. And then just keeping it simple. So it's still an A2 size card, which is the size that we're working with. But instead of folding your card where it folds in half like a book, you're folding the pieces in on the side. So the back side is the full size of the card. So this is another one that's by Kim Dixon. She's got a different stamp here. I love those stamps. And then just done a couple of different layers of paper on the front. It's obviously in red. And then we have this beautiful holly paper right here. Another gorgeous tag on the inside. And then she's made the belly band out of some of the paper. And it slides on perfectly. And then just a simple little sticker in the front. And it's got a little jewel on there. So that's really, really pretty. Love those interactive cards. And here's another one. She did another one. This one's really pretty. So here we have another belly band card. This time on the belly band, she's got a couple of circles. These are scallop circles, a little angel in the front. So you slide this off, and this one's a little bit different than the other one. And then design of how it opens. And I love it. Now we have a rectangle where she's heat embossed in silver, glory to God in the highest, and a little angel right there. And then as you open it up, take a look. This one's very different. You guys see that? Let me do it again. Let me pull it all the way over here. So she's got fold, fold, fold. And for each one of these panels, she's got a pattern paper matted in black, and then it's on a white card. And then you open it up, and it's like this whole series. So you can write on here. I mean, you could actually decorate this whole thing up if you wanted to. It's a really cool card. I love the card. And it's a little bit bigger than your standard. So you'd have to have a 12-inch sheet of paper to get this done. I think I'm going to have to steal this design and make it myself, because I think it's kind of like a reverse waterfall. I don't know what you guys would call that, but it's really cool. It's this little pull-out card. I know, they're fun. I got COVID during the time I was attempting to prepare my cards to send. I was unable to send them. Will be able. Yes, absolutely. And you can even join. So good question. You're not able to join. I have to have a cutoff time, because this is the last video, by the way. If you missed any of the other videos for the card swap, they're all listed under the playlist. So you can go check out all the amazing cards. We had, I think there was 70 people last, I may have my number wrong, but almost 70 people, 68, 69, 70, somewhere in there. I think maybe like 68 total people in the card swap, including myself, because I put my own cards in there as well. And if you missed it for this year, I do have to have a cutoff, because I swap them around and I want to mail them back, and I want you guys to have them back in time for the holiday. So my goal is always to send them back by the middle of November. So that way you have them for December and for Christmas time, and to do whatever you like with them. There is another card swap that's going to be happening very shortly. The poll is in the Facebook group, so you can join that. Right now, the winning theme is anything goes. So if you want to do Christmas cards, do Christmas cards. You want to do birthday, you want to do whatever you want. That's the beautiful thing. HU size cards on that one as well. I also put it in for the poll if you guys wanted to do a different size card, but people voted for anything goes instead. So it's up to you guys to decide. The only one where I say this is the theme is Christmas. But you're more than welcome to join. It's open to everybody across the world. The only thing is just make handmade cards. That's my only requirements. And then like follow the rules to mailing them in and all that kind of fun stuff. So happy to have anybody join. Please join. All right, so let's look at some more. We have another couple from, here we go. Another couple from Kim Dixon. These are absolutely gorgeous. I'm sorry you felt so horrible, but you know, you get to see all these cool cards, and definitely join us for the next one. Yes, absolutely. So this is another one where she's using the pattern paper. I love this. There are all these different kind of pine trees and like little box in like little pots, fun little pots, like old fashioned pots. I think they're cute. And then here we have Emmanuel has come. She's lined that with green. So this is just a rectangle matted on green on the sides, but not the bottom. A little red fishtail on a pretty pattern paper. The stamp right there. And then just keeping it simple, right? Super simple, easy, and a great way to use up your pattern paper. I love it. And then her last set of cards, here we go, also from Kim Dixon, very pretty. And again, great way to use some of your pattern paper. So here she has this pattern paper right here. This is the darker one. There's a strip here, and then there's this piece with a fishtail. Up in this corner, she put Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm guessing that's a sticker or something like that. And then she's matted this onto a square that is red and on a white cardstock base. So very pretty, gorgeous. All right, these cards are really cool. There is so many amazing napkins out there. And I know this is not a new technique, but I just absolutely love, there are such beautiful napkins that are out there that it's one of those, like, you don't want to waste them just by, you know, when eating and wiping your face and throwing them away. So you can create cards with napkins. It is such a cool technique. You peel off the very, 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 very top layer of the napkin. So you get rid of all the other layers. The top layer is the only layer that has the design on it, which I think is really pretty. So you have the design, and then you use an adhesive to stick the napkin to a sheet of paper. And then what she has done, so here we have the gnomes with the Merry Christmas. Here we have all the dogs in the Volkswagen. And then here we have a beautiful Christmas tree. So what she has done with all of these is she has then taken the sheet of paper that has the napkin glued to it. It's dried, it's stuck on there, everything is good. She cut it to size. So she cut away all the extra napkin bits, and then she embossed it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little bit of embossing on here. You can really see it right here. See all those rays coming out of there? That is an embossing folder. So it's really fun. So she's taken it and she's added texture to it on top of the napkin itself, which I think is gorgeous. But you could do that embossing to any other beautiful pattern paper if you wanted to give it even more texture and more luxe. And then on top of that, she's added some little pieces here to the Nomi hats. Here she's added some really pretty snowflakes up here at the top with some ribbon and some little gemmy things down here at the bottom. And then here she's added some more little sparkly bits and then a ribbon here at the bottom. So just kind of amped it up a little bit, but it's really pretty. And it's a great use for all those gorgeous napkins that are out there, and kind of a way to pay them homage, because the designs on napkins are absolutely stunning. And that's a wonderful technique for any napkin, any time of year. Great, easy way to make a card. Fabulous. All right. We are now, oh, did I say who that was? Sorry, I forgot to say who that was. That is Janet Johnson. She made all these napkin cards. They're really gorgeous. All right, next we have Loopy Lou. She does have a website, so she left me a link to one of her social medias, so go down there below and check her out. She has a whole series of cards. This one I think is absolutely stunning. It's got that simple and clean look. So Stamp Season's Greetings. Whoops, it opens this way. First of all, get the right opening. And then she's cut out the square, and this is probably a die that she has that has the deer on here. So that's been cut out of the front. So she just opened it up before she did anything else, and then die cut that section out. Then on the inside, she's got the trees. Well, then on the inside, what she's done is she's taken another sheet of paper, and you can see that she cut out a rectangle. It's actually a stitched rectangle, so it adds a little something pretty on the inside. And she's done some ink blending. So she went from a light turquoise to a blue to a beautiful violet. So giving it kind of a nighttime shading look. So that's all ink blending. It's really fun and pretty. And then die cut trees. So it looks like the deer are walking through the trees at night. It's really pretty. And then just a stamp of Season's Greetings at the bottom. And I can't remember, no, nothing on the inside. But look how stunning and beautiful that is. And you could do it in the morning, so like a sunrise if you wanted to, but it's really fun. All right, here is another set of cards where it's the same card. She just decided to change up if there's going to be a color to the card. So she has a die cut out this beautiful over piece, and it's all this floral, looks like vines. So this one she kept white, no color whatsoever. Season's Greeting, and this is like a piece of sticky chipboard. And then she put pearls all through there, and it's white on white, which I think is really fun. It's like almost like two different colors of white, which I think gives it that kind of cool contrast because it's not the exact same kind of paper, which I think is pretty. For these two, before she did the die cut, and this is again, I'm guessing she could have done it after the die cut, but I think it's done before the die cut. She probably used like some spray mist, or she might have blended the colors in because it looks like there's some blending happening, and then sprayed it with water, iron oxide, spray mists. So taking the die or taking the paper, coloring it, could have been on a gel plate or something like that, and then die cutting that out and then using that. And then adding her chipboard pieces. And then again, the beautiful little gems in here. And this time, because it's green, they're green gems. And this one, because it's a lot more bluish color, they're blue gems on there. So same card, just having fun with some techniques. Leave it plain, add some mixed media. Totally easy way to do it and lots of fun. And this time she decided to open them this way. Really cool. I thought those were pretty. And of course, that's my favorite one because it's the colors. Gorgeous, gorgeous card. So this is another way of using the same product, just changing it up a little bit. This is more of a white on white, and this is more of the white with the background. They're in person, this one does pop more than it does on camera. Unfortunately, on camera, it tends to kind of get washed out a little bit. But it's a beautiful poinsettia die. So there's layers. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of flowers. She's die cut, made them all. Instead of lining them up perfectly, you just mismatch them so that it gives them more texture. A little beautiful pearl in there on this one, so it kind of offsets from the white background. She added a little green circle to the background of that. This is on a couple of dots of paper. This one she also embossed the paper. If you guys can see the embossing, it looks like it's holly. So it looks like it's sitting on a bed of holly. So it's just this little extra something to the paper. And then the chipboard at the bottom. It's really pretty. Next one, also from a Loopy Loo. We're still in Loopy Loo. I love his little gingerbread men. Aren't they adorable? So this is a paper piecing. It could have been a die set, or it could have been on a Cricut or Silhouette or something like that. So it could be an SVG file. So you cut all the pieces of paper apart. You stick them all together. This one's got a little interactive piece with a door that opens, a little gingerbread guy coming out, and then stamped little gingerbread kids. And then the trees in the background, which she kept, and then just kept it simple on white. There's no need to fuss it up because there's so much happening with this beautiful, house right here. You want to make that the focal point, and then just a stamp of Season's Greetings at the bottom. But isn't that adorable? I love that. I just think that's super cute. And then it opens this way. Super cute. All right. Next one are a series of cards that are all similar, but a little different. And if you guys can see the similarity, so far we have, here, let's do it this way. Similarity is we have a big, bold, colorful, shiny piece in the center. So we have the Merry Christmas. This one happens to be in kind of a bronze. This one's black with green. And this one, instead of having it as the die cut in white and then having the shadow effect in the shiny, so the same one, we have it die cut out in the green glitter and then shiny on there. So it's glitter and shiny. This one, she just cut it out and then just stuck it onto the white paper altogether. So all of the white pieces of paper here have been stitched, and they've all been embossed with that kind of, it just looks like pine needles all over the background, or pine, yeah, like pine needles basically. And so it just gives it texture to the background, because all the shiny, and then you also have all of the texture on there. And then matted that on the extra shiny to match, and then some gems. So here she had that kind of greenish shiny, that's what's on the background here. And then same with that one. And then again, gems in the corner or just gems on the side. And then this one opens this way, and these ones open this way. And then this one opens like this. Really pretty. And a great way to use some of your shiny glittery papers. And the shiny with the glitter really does work. You just got to find the right color. And it's green on green, but it's a lighter green with a darker green. So it totally works. Very pretty. And so those are all from Loopy Loo. All right. Next, we have Kathy. And I'm not going to say her last name and butcher it. So we have Kathy, Kathy P. There we go. I think this is such a modern, fun twist to a card, because I wouldn't think Christmas except for I see the word joy. It has this very 60s like mod feeling to it. I think it's so cool. And that is something that it could be a pattern paper, or maybe it was a background stamp. And she just added the chipboard joy, and then wishing you, she has heat embossed in black and added some extra jewels to that. So again, using the pattern paper to your benefit, matted in red to let the red pop because it's white on white. She wanted to have a little bit of a contrast. And I just think it's really stunning. It's a very beautiful card. And a lot of it has to do with that background paper she chose, or it could have been a stamp. I'm not sure. I think it's a paper, or it could have also been a printout, but it's really kind of cool. I love the different vibe it has. Next one from Kathy. I love this. So this has been I'm guessing this is a stencil that she placed on here. She ink blended over with the stencil with this beautiful blue. So you get some lighter, and then it gets darker as you get to the edge of the snowflake. It's really, really gorgeous. And then on the edges of these pieces right here, not these ones. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but like not this piece, but the one that looks more like a fleur-de-lis-ish fluffy thing. She's gone over all of the pieces with a little bit of like glossy accents. So it's kind of shiny. Do you guys see that shine on there? But it's not here. So it's kind of creating a contrast to them, which is really pretty. Then a little bit of vellum. Vellum is awesome if you want to create a little bit of a change in difference. So you're not adding the element right on top, but you're creating a little bit of a barrier, but you can see through it. So it's a great go-between, I guess is the best way to describe it, but it's see-through, which is nice. So vellum's kind of a really cool piece. She's heat embossed the Mary. I don't think that's a sticker. Nope, I think that's a sticker actually, or she's die cut that out, the Mary. Really pretty paper. Look how gorgeous that Mary is. A little Christmas, and then some really pretty, and they're not just jewels. They look like little silver balls, but they're stuck on there and they're flat on the back. So they're like flat back ones. So pretty. Here's another couple that Kathy has made. Hello, everybody who's gotten on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. We've got Laurie and Kendra and Connie and Kelly and Deborah. Hello, hello. All right. Hi, Danielle. So here we have another set of beautiful background cards. Different but similar. So very different colors, but kind of in the pastel-y color range. So if she did all of the snowflakes in the teal color, she matted it in teal. If she did it in pink, she matted it in black, just because why not, right? Here we have another banner. This is just a pink piece of paper, and then let it snow, let it snow, let it snow has been stamped and heat embossed. So it's bringing out that black color in here. But since this is pink, I guess she didn't want to do too much pink, which I think is really cool. And then heat embossed a few more snowflakes on here in black, and then filled them in. So it looks like she's gone in with some sort of like glossy accents or some sort of like glitter, something or other in there. So it's really pretty. And then a few different colors of snowflakes in here, and then a little few jewels. Very, very pretty. And then similar concept here, except we have teal. She's also taken, looks like she took her ink pad and went stamp, stamp, stamp to get those perfect squares, and just to create a little bit of a change, and then stamped around it. And then I think she ink blended inside of there. So it's really cool. It's kind of a fun, different, happy winter in there, a big snowflake. And this snowflake is made out of paper. And what she's done is, I think it looks like 5 sheets of this die cut paper with the snowflake to really make it feel like it's a piece of like chipboard, because it's so thick, which I think is fun. And then these are just small little ones in purple and a little bit of glitter on them as something fun. Fairbanks, Alaska. Well, hello, hello. We got Maryland in the house and Alaska in the house. Lots of fun people. And hello, everybody who's gotten on. Welcome. All right, another couple absolutely beautiful ones from Kathy. And they're ornaments, and I love it because it's a great way to use up your pattern papers. So you've got the trim, which is made out of paper, and then you've got the little piece right here, and then you just have 2 circles, and then actually it's 3 circles. It's 1, 2, and a little tiny one. It's a little starburst, and you put a little enamel thing in the middle. This one, and she made a whole bunch like this. This one's got obviously more lime green colors and fun colors and pinks and stuff, and this one's more your traditional red and green. Have a Holly Jolly Holiday has been die cut. A little enamel dot there for the eye. And then all of this has been die cut out. And so you can see the stitched border of the rectangle. The top section, because she split it, so you can see that split of the color in there. The top section, she embossed with those little Swiss dots. So you can see all those dots in there. It's really pretty. And then matted that on a color that matches with the pattern paper that's on there. So red, and then the lime green for that one. And it's just really pretty. I love those. They're like clean and simple, but there's a lot of technique with this, which I absolutely love. And the other part that's really cool is that she didn't just stick it down. It's actually the little string that's on here. The string has been wrapped around, or the paper has been wrapped around, folded over, and then glued back on itself. So it actually is wrapped around the top of that little hanging piece right there. Lots of beautiful detail on that card. And then the last set from Kathy. Look how pretty these are. So these are a set of really large die cuts. So she's lined up the letters and she's die cut them out. But instead of wasting the letters that she die cut out of here, she's placed them over top of another sheet of paper. So she placed her Mary Ann Bright dies perfectly on the papers. She probably taped it all up, die cut, and then flip-flopped all the pieces. So the glitteriness from this one came from that. This big, the dark blue color that came from another one. And so there's variations of these cards where they were all flip-flopped and moved around. So the bright, and she didn't just go, okay, everything from here goes here. She messed everything around and had some fun. And then a couple extra snowflakes, beautiful pattern papers, glitteriness, and just regular like matte paper on here. So pretty. And then matted everything. This one she matted in the dark blue. This one she just kept with the glitter paper. And it's just really pretty. I love those. Great way to use some of those big alphabets too that you guys might have, the big die alphabets, the alphabet letters. All right, these are mine. I have a tutorial about how I made these. I do put cards into my swap. I'm a little behind on making my cards, so I gotta get going on that. But I show in my video, and there's a video I made on this on my channel. I think I made this last week, where we used a gel press and some watercolor pens from Tombow, the dual brush pens, to how to make the beautiful backgrounds, and then just a simple stamp of Happy Holidays, matted it on some craft paper, and then kept it nice and simple. It's really, really easy. Super simple. And then these ones are a fun fold card. I had to throw my fun fold cards in. You guys know I love them. And these are all files that are on my website. I don't know what the stickiness is there. That is not supposed to be there. So these are print files from my website. I designed all the background papers here. This is cut files that you can get from my website. And these are cards that I made. Look at these. These are W fun fold cards. Aren't they adorable? They're really cool. Wink, they open up. And so you can get the cut files and you can print them all out and you can create this fun card. There is a couple of tutorials about how to make W fun fold cards. I have a card video on my channel. It's 5 fun fold cards, and this design is in there. This specific card I made for the Card Maker Summit that went live last summer. And there is another Card Maker Summit coming soon with not Christmas cards, but other ones. So look how fun these are. And basically you just create this W fold. It's just fold. So fold, 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 put it in the middle. It creates, you have valley, peak, valley, and then you just put the squares on there. So these are ones from all printables. And then these ones are ones that I use my die cut. So you can see how I cut out the front, matted it with all the pretty colors. And then this one's got die cut pieces for the trees on the inside. And it's the same concept. And just using cardstock and then my printed paper files that you can get on my website, Erin Reed Makes. So some of those will go into the, I got to keep a couple behind, but those will go into the swap. Next cards we have are from Mcdonald. So look how beautiful this is. I love it when you have a gorgeous stamp and you just make that the focal point. That's like the whole point of the card. So she has this beautiful stamp with the trees, the Merry Christmas banner with the little cardinals in there. And then she's added a little bit of coloring to it and some little bit of glitter. You guys can see that shiny glitter that's on there. It's really pretty. And then just matted it with the similar colors, kept the color schemes together and just kept it really pretty and put it on this gorgeous teal color cardstock. Another fun fold card. You guys know me, my fun folds. I think they're the best. So here we have one where it's got beautiful pattern paper. I believe this is My Mind's Eye paper. I think it's a very old paper set, but it's beautiful. And it just has some really gorgeous colors. So this is a type of fun fold card where you need a 8.5, sorry, this is from a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. You fold here, so you score, 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 score. You fold it in, and it creates this kind of really beautiful, it's kind of like a different form of a gatefold card, and it's just fun. Then she's added the circle on here with a scallop, and I think she stamped and cut that out, the little bells, and then put a Merry Christmas at the top. Very pretty. Here is another couple from Mcdonald. Here's another gorgeous pair. So I think this is a printout. I could be wrong, but it looks to me like it's been printed out. And then I think the Merry Christmas, this is another printed, kind of like a print file, kind of like what I have for here. You would just print this, cut it, and use it like pattern paper. Same concept. And then she's just matted it with green paper, taupe paper, white, and then it's on kind of a light taupe, I don't know, khaki color really pretty. And then it's the most wonderful time of the year. Very, very pretty. I love this one. It's just a beautiful way of using some of those snowflake stamps. And she's just picked like 3 colors that go really well together. So you have the blue, it's kind of a lime green, and then kind of like a kiwi, I don't know, which khaki green, just really pretty colors. I love the color set of this. Beautiful Christmas blessing. So just stamp, 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 stamp. I added a few little gems in there, matted it with a color that makes sense to go with what's in the background. She could have done it with the blue. She could have picked any of the colors that she had in here, stamped a Christmas blessings, and just kept it white and just so very pretty. It's such an elegant card and a really easy one you could mass produce if you wanted to. And then she's done a couple where she's played around with some of her Christmas trees. So these are all trees. She had a different set. So these are 2 different types of die cut trees. These are just done from pattern paper, or she stamped and die cut it out. Here's another set. And this one she did in gold. Look at that. So she embossed it first and then die cut out the trees. So you really get to see on that shiny gold paper, the embossing really just pop. This one she's matted and it got a little bit out of whack. I need to fix that. There we go. So she's just done it on a square. So she's done it in this beautiful like grape color. It's kind of hiding, and my camera is not picking up the color. It's like a wine, a really dark Merlot color with the gold. It looks really pretty. Silver star, a little bit of ribbon, and then Season's Greetings on a really pretty light blue color. Here she's done like a wash of some of her, she probably took like her ink pad and went whoosh for one, and then did different colors. So we have yellow, blue, and kind of like an orange, and then a pink. So she's created that wash of color. And then 3 different trees she stamped in different colors and then die cut out, and then a stamp of Merry Christmas on a black card. And on the inside, you can see she's like inked up the corner of the 4 corners with the colors that she used in the wash on the front. So this is wishing you the best of times this Christmas. And then on this one, I think we've got, oh, just plain that one. And our last contributor to this swap, last but not least, best for last, right? So here is another set of cards, and these ones are from Kathy Robertson. Beautiful cards. She's taken a pattern paper pack and then just had some fun with it. There are some square cards that she cut out, used those as an emphasis, and then just elaborated. Matted it with black on all of them. This one she kept plain. Matted it to then on a background plaid paper, houndstooth, just keeping it really pretty. Added some extra pieces here with the presents or little bows at the top. Or here she's put a little mitt. I love the little jewel right here with some twine. Here's some other pieces she's cut out because this is all cookies and milk. So it's what you would have there. And just really keeping it beautiful, simple, letting the paper do the work for you. And then just nice on a black card. And if you're ever curious what to write, if you have a black card, a beautiful silver or a white gel pen works great. So just a heads up. And then she's got these ones. I think these are smart because tags are really fun. So it's kind of like playing with the idea of having a tag on a card. So she's created 2 large tags out of some of the pattern paper. And then for this one, she just added 2 other tags. This was probably a tag that was in the pattern paper that she fussy cut out. And then it probably had some little die cut pieces, like all of these sweaters and stuff is probably a die cut pack that came in the paper pack. And then just played around, added some extra. There's like glitter on all of these. You can see she rimmed all of them with a little bit of glitter, and then some ribbon up here and having fun. So just playing around with all the pieces, the tags, the die cuts that are in the cards. And then this one, she's got Merry Christmas. That's heat embossed with some glittery silver or glittery red. Sorry. And it says sweaters. And then this one, Merry Christmas. And she's got the little hot cocoa in there. Very sweet. And her last one is another fun fold. Yay. And this is, again, a super easy fun fold. And all you have to do for this one is you just fold back. So you have a normal A2 size card. You score this piece, you fold it back. So this piece right here has actually been folded over. So it gives the illusion of a full card, but then you open it and it's just something, it's just a little shorter. It's kind of different. Gives you another layer of color on the front. So she's just done a pattern paper of snowflakes on the inside, a little chipboard piece on there. Red here, beautiful chipboard piece, another little snowflake. And then she folded back and she cut a strip of paper, and it's this reindeer and Santa right there. And that's just really sweet. And again, that is from Kathy. So all these amazing cards. And that is a wrap to the 2021 card swap, Christmas card swap. There have been, I have to do the count, but I think we're close to 4,000 cards for this card swap. There are so many amazing card makers, myself included. I have to include myself in here. And it's just a ton of fun. So if you are ever interested in joining in future swaps, link to the Facebook group is down in the information section. All of these ladies, and this happened to be a group of only ladies, did an amazing job. If you would love to leave a comment for them to show how much you appreciate all of their wonderful card makers. And I was trying to see if anybody on here was part of this swap, but I didn't catch a name unless you haven't left a comment yet. And if you did miss seeing any of these beautiful cards, the replay will be available momentarily as soon as I log off and sign off. So if any of these are your cards, wonderful, wonderful job. Thank you for being a part of the swap. You ladies are absolutely, and I believe we have a single gentleman and kids. We have a couple of kids that joined in, which I think is wonderful. They're so gorgeous. Handmade cards, there's something about them. You've put the time, the effort, you put your love into creating a handmade card, and every handmade card is special. There's not a single one that I feel is not worth sending or making. And I constantly hear people say, my cards aren't good enough. I can't be a part of your swap. You absolutely can. There's no card that is yuck ever. You've put love, you've put effort, and you've put your passion and your creativity into that card. And even if your creativity is copying somebody else's idea or technique, that's great. It's all the art of creating. And I think it's fabulous when people create and put their joy into something that they love. And if that's paper crafts, wonderful. And so this is a way to share. And the whole point of these videos is to not only do you not have the ability to see every single card in the swap, because you sent me 30, you're only going to get 30 back. But we have 2,000 cards in the swap. So I do these videos so everybody gets a chance to see all the wonderful cards that are there, and also to give everybody inspiration. I think one of the reasons why I love doing the card swap is because I love seeing the cards coming in and looking at them and playing with them and going, oh, I want to make that, or that's a great idea. I forgot about that technique, or whatever it might be. So card swaps are a great way to get some inspiration, and hence the videos. So if any of these cards are just speaking to you and it's something like, I want to make that, well then by all means, please and absolutely do. Any card maker who copies, mimics, imitates, I feel is like one of the biggest compliments you could give to somebody is saying, I love your card so much, I want to make something very similar. And I think that's the best compliment you can give anybody. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. You're watching on Facebook and YouTube. All of my sites are Erin Reed Makes. You can check out my store on Instagram. And I hope you have a very amazing day. Don't forget to stay safe and just create. Anything that strikes your fancy, if it happens to be cards, even better. Bye, everybody.